Oh.
Okay.
Long touchdown there for Lexington Catholic, and just as quickly as Jacob Dixon puts one on the board, the Lexington Catholic Knights have retaliated. DeGraff out there to take the extra point and actually put Lexington Catholic up by 1 with 9:19 remaining here in the first half, and the kick is good. I think that kick would have actually been good from 62 yards.
Hey, man's got a strong leg. Good catch by DeGraff. Good throw by...
It's just not very often that you see a guy catch the touchdown and then kick the extra point right after. Very impressive.
I guess he's a hunter. He goes and hunts his food and cooks it too. Justin Wasted with a big touchdown throw. That was big right there. What do you think about that, fellas? Better come right back, put a 6 up real quick.
Whatever it is, they've got it worked out. They've got the giddy up in their hitch or whatever you want to call it.
Now, Catholic, the defense, got to do better.
Which one, Roadcaster? Roadcaster. Okay. So yeah, we're getting audio now, so maybe we're good. I'll listen. I'll look and see.
Fellas, Catholic got to do better on defense. You got to see a little bit more out of them.
All right, this is, I mean, the D1 guy is proving why he's D1. He is definitely carrying his team.
They've just got so many speed guys as well that kind of take the attention off of Dixon. This kick will soar out of the back of the end zone.
I think Max has got himself together.
I said touchback, but his last 2 kicks have been touchbacks.
He did.
So I might have been a little early in my prediction.
I think he just needed to stretch it out just a little bit.
So PRP will take over at their own 20-yard line. Now trailing 14-13. They missed that extra point and now trail by 1. It's the first time in this game that they have trailed.
Fellas, mark that down. This is going to be big later on. The fact that he missed that field goal. It's going to be big later on.
This is a team also, according to KHSAA site, they have 12 two-point conversions this year.
Well, maybe it might not be that big.
And I think probably a lot of that's probably in some of those games you want to get to that running clock in those first 2 games, get as many points as possible. Anderson on 1st and 10 tries to get outside. He'll cut it back up. Maybe gets 2 yards on 1st and 10. Second time that PRP has tried that play. Neither time Lexington Catholic has been ready to bite.
I ain't gonna lie, fellas. I think the pressure from Catholic forced that play. I don't think he wanted to run it, but I think he forced it. They was in the backfield pretty quick. Number 37 for Catholic playing defensive end. And off number 27, PRP.
Taylor, on the second down carry there. Gets a few, sets up a 3rd and manageable for the Panthers. This is a big bend, don't break moment here for Lexington Catholic. If they can get the ball back with under 8 minutes to go with the lead.
Fellas, I like it.
And they get the ball back at the half.
Absolutely. This could be a big swing for Lexington Catholic.
I'll tell y'all now, I like Santana Creighton right here.
Santana Craven, that's your call.
Santana Creighton. Dixon's got a lot of attention now. I think they Catholic woke up. Watch Creighton right now.
They've used him in some jet sweeps, a couple touch passes. He has speed to burn, return the opening kickoff to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, wide.
They'll put Dixon in motion here, and they're going to go to Creighton. First down catch, up past the 35, breaks a tackle, slung out of bounds at the 40. And look at that! Look at this.
Coach Bill with the call. Listen to Coach Bill, ladies and gentlemen.
That's 2 for 2 for you tonight.
Yes, sir.
It'll be first.
Of course, the first one was a loss of yards, but I'm not going to, be petty about it.
But I said the wide receiver screen, he scored, so I'm 2 for 3.
It'll be 1st and 10 for PRP at their own 40. They will keep this drive going. 7:32 remaining in the second quarter. Caden Anderson starting to get a little bit of confidence. It's pretty easy to get confidence whenever on the first play of the game you drop a 56-yard touchdown. He'll hand it off here. Taylor tripped up by the turf monster on that play.
with Trey. When I was in high school, we called him Willie the Worm. Willie the Worm with an assist on the tackle.
Willie the Worm.
Willie the Worm, but it's just
speaking of your high school, we got an update on the score. Bryan Station leads 14-0 over my Cardinals with 8:21 to go in the second quarter.
I picked that game for Station too. Hey, fellas, Trey, we ain't seen Malachi Blackburn tonight, the other leading rusher for PRP.
Seen him a little bit on defense tonight, but mainly been Taylor for PRP. Quick pass out. There's Jacob Dixon again. He lowers the shoulder.
He is a load.
He is, I tell y'all.
Hey, respect right there.
I like this kid.
That was a big hit coming in, and number 18 for Lexington Catholic stood up.
He gave the hit. Coach, I ain't gonna lie. He does remind me of Dane Keith.
You know what I'm saying? He's got a lot of – there's very similarities between them in their game. And it's amazing that this kid really flew under the radar. You know, the story they talked about, he went to the UK camp, and they saw him at the camp, and up until then he had only had an EKU offer and I think like Eastern Illinois.
Yep. Has that definite size, and on 3rd and 3, they're going to line him up outside. Anderson under center, takes the drop back, goes across the middle and overthrows Dixon.
I know the safeties drop back after the fact, but still, if that pass was on the money, he's still running.
He's gone.
He's still running.
And on that play, I think Max Bertrand kind of feels like he should be headed the other way. He was looking over at the sideline, looking like he wished he had that interception.
No, I feel like it should have been a touchdown for real.
If he'd have threw it outside, if they'd have threw it outside,
he'd still be running.
Yeah.
PRP looking like they're going to stay out there on 4th down and 3 from their own 47 with 5:57 remaining here in the second quarter.
Another local score, Douglas 27, Dunbar nothing.
Anderson in the shotgun, Taylor to his right. Lexington Catholic showing blitz, but backs up.
Trying to draw him offside.
Yep, looks like. Coach.
Great discipline.
Yep.
Great discipline.
So Lexington Catholic will have a chance to get the ball back here with 5:57 remaining. And like you said, Coach, they're going to get the ball to start the second half. They get the ball here. Big time opportunity to go up 28-13 in the third quarter. As we've been watching Dixon in this first half, I don't know if you guys remember this, but the entire time Willie Cauley-Stein was at UK, all they would ever do is mention he played wide receiver in high school.
Yes.
He looks like Willie Cauley-Stein in those highlights that they'd show him playing in the middle of nowhere in Kansas.
Yes.
And they're like, oh, yeah, Willie Cauley-Stein was a great wide receiver. And, you know, now he plays in the NBA and everything. So that's kind of what reminds me of watching Jacob Dixon running these routes.
Yeah, he is got a tall kid. He is. He looks impressive.
PRP ready to punt this one away on 4th and 3 from their own 47. Anderson's going to put this one up, and it's a high pop-up coming up. Lexington Catholic drops punt, and let's see, there's a scrum for the ball.
Got to get the ball.
They got it back.
Let's see, yep, they're going to point towards Lexington Catholic.
Number 27 is the savior. That is big right there.
Yeah, that was a big fumble recovery. Lexington Catholic will get to start their drive now on their own 27, the second drop punt for Lexington Catholic tonight.
My thing, fair catch, get away. If you ain't gonna catch it clean, let it go.
Yeah.
First down and 10 now from the 27. Lexington Catholic leading 14-13, 5:47 remaining in the first half.
What you feeling, Coach Bew?
Fellas, I'm about to ask y'all, do you be aggressive? You got a little time. Do you be aggressive?
5:47.
Wazik in the shotgun, Hall to his left.
Takes a draw to Walker Hall.
Wazik,
going out here,
he's going to sling it outside past the 25. Okay. Looks like he gets up to the 27-yard line there.
Good safe play.
Good start to the drive. Hits Foster there. Hunter Foster, one of the leading receivers now for Lexington Catholic. 10 catches this season, 140 yards, 2 touchdowns.
You got Master Graf up top, one-on-one with that corner. I like that matchup. I like this matchup up top. I don't think they're going to go to it right now, but I do like it.
2nd and 4 for Lexington Catholic at their own 28, 5:13 remaining in the first half. Wazik will take the snap, looking. He's going to hit it on the screen. Nice looking play design past the 35 to the 37. Another nice catch by Hunter Foster.
I really like Lexington Catholic screen game, man. It's nice.
In the words of Chris Berman, they've been trickulating the ball down the field. Trickulating the ball.
They've run those in-breaking screens several times tonight to
And
Foster and to Hall, and they've worked pretty well.
Every time. Yes, you're right, Tyler. They've worked every time. Trey, they worked every time.
One thing here, you see DeGraff at the very top of your screen. Single coverage, looks like he's going to get man coverage here.
I like it. I like it. There
He looked that way.
He
looked.
Oh,
he
pressure
should do
coming.
it.
Didn't
Oh.
have time to go to his second read. Should have gone to his first one. And DeGraff
Yes,
gets
I think-
blown
yeah.
up.
He was looking for him.
I think he should have went up there. As soon as Trey called it, he looked that way. He didn't went away from it.
This will now be, see where they're going to spot this. Looks like they're going to put this thing down the 26-yard line.
Do you come out wide receiver screen on this one? Try to pick up some of his yards back?
You've got to get this down to third and manageable. It's 2nd and 21 from your own 26.
Oh. I like that matchup, the graph over top over there. I like it one-on-one.
Wazik will drop. Pressure coming again.
Right
There's
back
another
to the screen.
Told y'all.
Foster's got a little room. 30
Ooh,
blown up at the 37.
Who is that?
He hurt himself.
He hurt
24
himself.
did.
24.
That's Blackburn out at the 49 rolling around.
Trey said he's been doing this thing on defense.
Excuse me, number 14. Those jerseys are a little tough to read.
Oh,
Number
okay.
That was
14.
24. That was
That was
24 with the hit.
24.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. It was 24.
Oh, I was looking out here at Woods.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
rolling
that's
around
24.
too.
So what's that? What we get down to?
That'll be 3rd and 8 from their own 39 now.
As Trey said, it is now manageable. Coach Trump, where you gonna go with right here?
I don't know. Screen game's kind of impressive,
I think I'll go
but
back
they
to
got to
the
be
screen,
looking
too.
for that. I don't know, man. Maybe Walker Hall outside.
I like it.
Leak him
Hall to the
outside.
right. Yeah. I like Walker
Looks
Hall
like they're
to the
going
right.
to call a timeout here to really get set. This is a big game right here. If you can get this 3rd and 8 and try to build a drive late with Max DeGraff, you have a chance at points from long.
Yeah, to me, you cross the other side of 50, it's money for him. I'm sorry. I think anything over the other side of 50 is money.
So I want to ask you guys, Nostradamus over here has gotten everything right in the first half.
Don't give him too much credit.
Oh,
nah,
no.
don't give him too much
Well, let's
credit.
see. So he's basically he's 2 for 2 or he's 3 for 3.
He's
so
gonna
let's
run
see.
away with it. His head's blowing up.
I'll take 3 for 4. That's a good betting average. Coach Bew, a.k.a. Nostradamus. I like it.
Oh, don't do that.
Good
So
job,
on 3rd and
Trey.
8, what are you doing here?
My things go to Master Graph, but I'm like Coach Truck. I think you may see a running play out there.
Yeah, I think he tried to get Walker Hall outside.
To a toss.
Yeah,
always go to the
or
wide
leak him
side.
out, like
Yeah.
a swing pass or something. Let's see.
To me, I think you bring a screen to DeGraff, try to get something in space.
You know
Yeah.
what? What's number 4's name? Number 4. I like
Peach
number
Roach?
4 up there. I like him up top.
I would
Okay.
have him lay a block and see if you can get DeGraff on a screen to blow this up.
Okay, so you see something he likes. He's going
Well,
in,
PRP, they dropped back. Look like they dropped back. They got too deep.
This might be a good opportunity, like you said, Coach. Try to blow it up with Walker Hall down the middle. Wazik will drop back. Hall stays to block. He's rolling, goes across. Got his man Foster at the 50. Goes down.
First down, Knights.
First down now to the PRP 49. That was a big throw by Wazik, throwing against his body to be able to get Foster at the 50.
And Wasick, just looking at him, he's not a physically imposing kid, you know what I'm saying? But this kid, he just makes plays, man.
Well, him being able to extend that play actually got them a roughing the passer on that play. So that's going to put him down.
He just makes
39.
plays, man. He's impressive, man. I like his style. I like his swag, man.
Now, I don't know, fellas. How I feel about that call. To me, if you break it, you scramble a little bit, I think it's fair game. I'm sorry. I think when you break it to the scramble, it's fair game. But it's a big call.
That'll put it down at the 34, 1st and 10.
Clock running.
2:54 clock running here in the second quarter. Wazik looks towards the sideline. Receivers are Foster on the near side. Bringing back the tight end Perry here. Pitch out to Hall.
Turn
Hall
up, Hall.
cuts it
Turn
back
up,
up.
Hall.
There you go.
Inside the 30.
There you
Close to
go.
the first down.
Now,
Walker Hall, baby.
And I would say go back to the left side with this. Go back to the wide side of the field. See if you can get something at us again. But let's see if it works.
And I'm like, listen, they too deep. I'd like to see him let's go straight up the gut.
And Lion get a good push for him.
Ways it back in the shotgun. Hall to his left. Perry lined up at tight end.
There you
It'll be
go,
a
Coach
handoff
Truck.
to Hall. Hall bouncing up the middle. He's got the first down inside the 20, and he is just carrying the load right now
Hey.
for Lexington Catholic.
Walker the Diesel Hall, baby. You see him warming up.
Those aren't sound effects. That's actually Coach doing that. I know that's a surprise.
Look at him. He's just wearing them down, man. He's a load, man. He's a big kid.
They can't even get the chain set for the Catholics trying to run it.
Short gain there. Gain of 3.
I like the up-tempo game, Catholic. Don't stop it now.
Well, you got to look at the clock now, though. You're down to a minute 44.
We got 3 timeouts.
Okay, we got to get,
They got 3 timeouts, so they good.
Got to get points out of this.
You don't want PRP to have this ball with any chance for Jacob Dixon to do anything.
So I'm saying, the Saints said they're going to run the ball probably the next few.
Look for play action right here. I like DeGraff at the top.
And we need points. We need points out of this.
Wide receiver screen, fellas. Wide receiver screen.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of that, a lot of RPO action. They put Hall in motion.
Okay, maybe not.
Going to fake the handoff, roll out by Wazik. He's going into the end zone.
Grab.
Caught. Touchdown.
DeGraff. Let's get DeGraff again.
Going to see what this flag is.
Looks like the ref is saying yes, no. What we got?
Hold it.
Going to see if this is roughing the passer or
Yeah,
holding.
like holding. When the lineman's standing next to the ref, like, come on, man.
What's he calling?
I think it maybe.
Oh, no.
Touchdown. Yep, roughing the passer.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep, roughing the passer.
Okay, he pointed the wrong way.
Yep.
Okay. I was kind of confused with the ref. You know, one thing, though, I can honestly say the refs, we haven't really seen a lot of penalties this game, have we?
Good, clean game.
Yes.
Had the sideline warning, and then 2 roughing the passers on that drive.
PRP got the hold on their big run
Yeah.
and brought them back.
Wazik, the 17-yard touchdown there to DeGraff. Second touchdown of the game for DeGraff. Chance to put in another extra point. Kick is up, and it is good.
Dude.
Like I said earlier, that would have been good for
Man.
about 60.
Man.
I love it.
Hey, it's 2 things in life in the circle. Well, 3. You're going to die. Master Grass going to make an extra point. And you got to pay taxes. 3 things you guaranteed in life.
21-13 now. Lex Cath leading with 1:08 remaining. That's a lot of time.
Yes.
1 timeout remaining for Pleasure Ridge Park. A lot of time for Anderson and Dixon to make something happen.
Hey, Trey, I was about to say that. I'm going up top. I'm telling you right now. If you got Dixon one-on-one, I'm going to him.
Absolutely. Why not?
I'm talking about the rest of this quarter. I'm going to him. Stop him.
Well, yeah, and on the side note, if you Lexington Catholic, you gotta be too deep, don't you? I mean, you got to come back, step back.
You got to drop the coverage back. Keep
Yeah.
everything in front of you. We need a good kick, you better grab, good touchback, make them work for the 20. Don't even give them a chance to return the ball. Because Creighton is special with the return game.
Now where this ball is going to be kicked off because of the roughing the passer.
Oh yeah, they ain't returning this.
Oh, it's touchbacks all day. It's touchback all day.
The grab might put this one on
Now my
on Broadway, coach.
if he kicked this with his left foot, would this still be a touchback?
Yeah, it would, absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
DeGraff lining up here. He's had a touchback his last 2 kickoffs, and his other one landed at the 5.
And thank you for tuning in to this Prep Spin bonus coverage. Lexington Catholic and PRP.
Shout out to my guy, William Warfield, the boss, putting us on.
DeGraff's kickoff is an absolute laser.
It's on Clay's Mill Road. Somebody get the ball. It's in
I was
Clay's
going
Mill
to say,
Road.
I think that one's at Winchell's.
Yeah. Oh, you ain't lying.
Wow.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for PRP at their own 20. 68 seconds to make something
Man,
happen.
he is just like a weapon on so many levels.
Does he play defense too? Let's try that. Put him in safety.
For PRP, they do not have a made field goal this year. Mejia Sanchez has made all of his extra points this season. 0 for 1 on field goal. So it's going to be pretty much in zone or broke right here for PRP. Anderson will line up. He'll have Taylor to his left.
Okay.
Now all
Got him
eyes
in
are
the
going to be
slot.
on Dixon on that inside slot. Woods
like
on the
it.
outside.
Oh,
Creighton
they got
at the
number
top.
4.
Yeah.
Anderson drops back, looking.
You got a lot of
Fading
attention.
one.
Yeah.
Overthrows his man.
You notice they slid the kid number 4. But
Pressure by, who is that on the pressure from Lexington Catholic?
Number 27, wasn't it? And number 74. Hey, you notice number 4 for Catholic is over top. His man up.
Yes, he drew a lot of attention that time. They definitely knew.
Blake Foster and Chris Kern.
Okay.
They got the size on him. Number 4 there. He got some size. I got a feeling he's going to follow Dixon wherever he goes. Okay, Dixon out to the left.
Yeah, Dixon lining up outside now. Anderson in the shotgun will drop once again. Coming on the outside screen, he's got Creighton. Creighton makes
tackle.
one man miss.
Tackle.
Gets
Way
up to
be
the
there.
25. Good tackle there by Lexington Catholic before that could get too out of hand.
Oh, yeah. It
Maynard
could've got
on the
up.
tackle.
Good tackle. Good job, Catholic.
45 seconds and ticking. Third down now for Pleasure Ridge Park. They look pretty content to let this clock roll a little bit rather than let Lexington Catholic have any time to respond, to maybe get a few extra points by the foot of Max DeGraff.
Now, Catholic is putting the right amount of pressure, and they got great coverage downfield.
Anderson will drop. He's just going to throw one up
there
for
it is.
Dixon, and it's almost reeled in.
Oh,
Dixon had that one in his left hand, just could not bring it in.
man. Hey, he made a great play on the goal, though, when he come back.
4th and 5 now for PRP with 22 seconds. Now, the one thing they wanted to avoid was giving the ball back with a chance for DeGraff to put one through the uprights. And if they don't get a good kick on this, they're almost going to be in his field goal range.
Fellas, the punt returner, number 5, has to field the ball clean to give Catholic a chance to go
Absolutely.
down and score. We can't have a muff
22
punt.
seconds, Coach. You think we going to score,
3
Coach?
timeouts, fellas. 3 timeouts, 22 seconds,
Okay.
and you got Max DeGraff.
Yeah,
I'll
Max
take my
DeGraff,
chance.
okay.
I'll take my chance, yes. I'm going to come out. I'm going to hit you with 3 quick passes.
Okay.
I'm going to try to go deep twice. I'm trying to hit your screen, call timeout, kick a field goal, Max DeGraff.
Coach aggressive, Coach.
Hey, I'm trying to put his to the board.
With 6:41 in the third quarter, Frederick Douglass is up 27-7 over Paul Lawrence Dunbar.
That was a timeout by Lexington Catholic. Gets set up for the punt here.
Now, Trey, Trost truck, do you send the pressure?
On this one, on 4th and 5, if you say you do get a running into the punter or roughing the punter, worst case scenario, you're looking at 10 or 15 seconds for PRP. Best case scenario, you block the punt, you get field goal range, or maybe even something better than that.
Yes, sir. Got to field it clean, number 5. Got to field it number clean. For
Looks like
Catholic.
Lexington Catholic is showing pressure here. They bring the house, and it is almost blocked.
Close.
Good punt.
That wound up being a
Close.
pretty good punt, too, and
Great
PRP is
punt.
going to let it roll down to the 41.
13, 12 seconds.
So 12 seconds. Really your best opportunity here is going to be, well, it's pretty much going to be on the hands and the foot of DeGraff. Try to get him something in space, get it into field goal range for himself, see if he can put 3 points on the board.
And take a knee.
No, Coach, I'm being a grab.
Take a knee, Coach. You're
I'm
getting the
gonna-
ball back,
Listen,
Coach.
Listen, you got one
You
of the
take-
best,
you
listen,
risking.
You got one of the best kickers in the state of Kentucky. You take a chance.
12
Get
seconds.
It close. Wide receiver screen, keep it safe.
All right,
Wide receiver
Coach.
screen, maybe go deep one time, then give the graph a chance.
Hey, shotgun snap for Wazik. He's looking quick, goes quickly.
Okay, look at
Hits
it.
it outside. Nice.
He's out
Close
of
to
bounds.
the
He's out of
first.
bounds.
7 seconds.
He's out of bounds.
Yep.
Oh, they marked him short of the first down.
Nice
Coach,
catch by
gotta be
Clement.
aggressive, Coach. You scared. Quit being scared. Go scared. Go to church, Coach. You scared. Go to church.
Get a dog.
Get a dog.
Clements, a 9-yard reception there. Nice first half by Sam Clements. Also plays safety. Very nice first half for him on offense.
We just need to see him to field those punts a little bit better.
So Lexington Catholic will blow their second timeout here. 2nd and 1 from their own 49. If they can get a little something here, chance for Max DeGraff to set a career long on a field goal. He had a 48-yarder 2 weeks ago against Henry Clay in the same game that he had 275 receiving yards.
See, I like how Trey thinks. Trey's aggressive, too. Coach Truck, get on board.
I'm like, you gotta have to understand, I'm 26 years old.
Yeah.
I grew up with Madden my whole life. In this situation, what I'd do is I'd run 4 verts. I'd hit A across the middle, go down, field goal. It's easy.
What that man said.
It works just like that every time.
There it is.
I'll call Coach Stoops and let him know that we can do that tomorrow.
Tell Stoops needs some help. We got it. We should have traded.
How you feeling about that tomorrow?
Not as good as I'd like to feel about it.
Okay.
But now that we've got Jordan Wright coming back, that's a big addition. That's big to have him back out there because Anthony Richardson's a dog.
Okay.
The running game, though, so they still short running backs, correct?
Yeah, I'm playing.
You playing?
Yeah, I'm very excited. Yeah.
Well, we might need you tomorrow.
7 seconds, second and 1. Wazik in the shotgun.
Wide receiver screen.
Looking towards the sideline. He's got 4 wide, 2 to each side. Hall in the backfield to his left. 7 seconds. Trying to get in field goal range for DeGraff. Wazik will drop back. Sure enough, screen. It's batted down and intercepted.
See what I'm saying? You trying to be aggressive.
It will
You can
run
go the
out
other way. You want to push the envelope.
It actually will run out the clock, and PRP blows that play up. It's Wazik's 2nd interception of the season. And take credit where credit's due on that
Yes,
one.
sir. Yes, sir. Another score. We got a Southern 30, Lafayette 0.
Ouch.
Boy, I'm just falling behind on my picks so far, Coach.
That interception there was Jerry King for
That was
PRP
big.
on the interception.
Cal up 21-7 over LCA
What?
in the second quarter.
We called Coach Doug at halftime.
We'll get some stats for you all here pretty soon as Lexington Catholic is leading 21-13 heading into the second half. Big interception there by PRP, kept him from scoring anymore. Big half from Jacob Dixon. We're going to have some awesome stats from him as well. For Lexington Catholic, senior night here is the senior cheerleaders, and I believe we'll have senior band at the half as well coming out. But we're going to keep it right here, talk some high school football, and get some stats here momentarily.
All right.
Ryan Station up 20-0 over Coach Truck Scott Gaddy Cardinals.
Woodford County 28-0 over Taste Creek first quarter.
Yeah. Oh, 41-0 now.
Oh, 41-0 now?
41. Yeah, dog.
Wow.
West Jasmine over Harrison County.
GRC 21-3 over Montgomery County.
Henry Clay 6-0 over Eastern at halftime.
Come on, Henry Clay. I need some wins.
I picked Henry Clay too, I think. Let me tell y'all something. I had somebody today question Coach Meach Gay and Henry Clay. Y'all got it wrong. Give that man some time, get him some kids, and let him watch you do special things at Henry Clay.
So this is the dance team.
Just got handed some stats here from our first half. We're going to run through them real quick. I'm an old man. Let me get my my phone flashlight on to read those in here. So starting with PRP, Caden Anderson. 2 carries, 5 yards. As Adam Taylor's their leading rusher with 6 carries, 13 total yards. For Caden Anderson, he's 7'11", 181 yards, 2 touchdowns, long of 80. Jacob Dixon, the leading receiver for PRP, 4 catches, 153 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Santana Creighton, the only other player with a reception, 3 catches for 28 yards. Switching over to Lexington Catholic, leading passer Jackson Wazik, 14 of 18, 202 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, sacked 1 time. His leading receiver, Max DeGraff, 4 catches, 95 yards, and 2 touchdowns, followed by Hunter Foster, who has 4 catches for 39 yards. Sam Clements, 2 catches for 33 yards, and their other touchdown, Tanner Pedro, 2 catches, 17 yards. Leading rusher tonight for Lexington Catholic, no other than Walker Hall, 64 net yards and 10 carries. Overall stats here in the first half. Lexington Catholic leads 21-13. They also lead in first downs, 13-4. On rushes, Lexington Catholic leads 32 rushes on 13 carries, 8 carries, and 8 yards for PRP, which was a big thing for them last week. They struggled rushing the ball against Bowling Green, only 10 rushing yards against the Purples last week. So big first half there for Walker Hall, big first half from Max DeGraff as well. DeGraff, 1 punt, 36 yards, but also the extra points for him. It's been amazing. Each one of them, I think, would have been good from about 60 yards. So impressive half for him. We have about 10 minutes until we'll get started here on the second half between Lexington Catholic and PRP. We'll take a short break. Be right back for the second half between the Panthers and the Knights. welcome back to the Prep Spin bonus game of the week. We are at Lexington Catholic, where the Knights lead 21-13 over Pleasure Ridge Park. About 30 seconds until we will be ready to go here in the second half. And it was a pretty exciting half from start to finish. In the first half, you saw Jacob Dixon for PRP scoring 2 touchdowns, 1 of 56 and 1 of 80. Lexington Catholic led by Max DeGraff's 2 touchdowns, 3 extra points. Sam Clements also added a receiving touchdown. So that's 3 touchdowns by Wazik today as the Knights lead 21-13. So we're about to get ready here in the second half. My boys over here, Big Things, we're getting ready to go. Ready to go for the second half here just shortly.
Now, is this a case where PRP was just kind of holding on, and now we see the onslaught, or what?
I think it's going to be a close game all the way to the end. PRP, when you got Dixon over there, anything's possible.
Yes.
And like I said, you can't count out the young man Creighton either. Santana Creighton, he's good. He can break. He can break one on a reverse, on a slant, anything.
Oh, absolutely. Now, this first drive by Lexington Catholic, that's going to be the big drive. They get the ball to start. If they can go down, take a 2-possession lead, that's going to put a lot of pressure on Caden Anderson and Jacob Dixon to make up some of those points in the second half.
When you chasing 48-7, Frederick Douglass over Dunbar.
The running clock bandits, baby.
Running clock bandits.
So far in the first half, only 2 targets for Caden Anderson. He was pretty going to Jacob Dixon every time. It was either him or Santana Creighton on screen passes. A lot of clogged spots on that line for Lexington Catholic. PRP only able to manage 8 yards. So that means in their last 6 quarters of football, they have a total of 18 rushing yards, held to 10 last week in the 41-14 loss against Bowling Green.
There he is right there, Mary. That's the dude running the camera. Yeah. Doing all right?
Yeah, y'all good? We're getting all ready, set here for the start of the second half. We're Lexington Catholic leading 21-13. The Knights will get the ball to start the second half.
Now, Trey, I got to ask, do you come out and be aggressive? Do you come down and try to score right away?
See, you and your aggressiveness almost got us down at halftime.
But me and Trey was thinking the same way, though. You got to quit being soft, coach.
Man, look, it's one thing to be aggressive, but they almost gave up a touchdown.
It was scary. I ain't going to lie. I had heart palpitations.
That could have changed the whole complexion of this game.
Couldn't it?
I'll be interested to see if PRP makes any difference to stopping Walker Hall.
Yes.
That's really the big thing for me is can they stop him? Because that'll set the tone for the rest of the half. If Lexington Catholic can keep the tempo and really be able to keep PRP off the field, that's going to be what sets them apart in the second half.
And they can keep Walker Hall going. Like I said, the diesel was warming up at the second half. Let's see what happens.
I really liked a lot of what they did with some of those pitch plays, try to get him to the outside, see if he can get north to south. It's worked pretty well for him as PRP is ready to take the field here. Mejia Sanchez, 1 for 2 on extra points tonight. Had one of them blocked. That's why it's 21-13. He's ready to put this one in the air. Ready to start the second half. Mejia Sanchez actually kind of goes down to a knee to kick this one as Lexington Catholic fields it at the 5, brings it up past the 15, 20, 25, a little bit of room. He's up past the 30, carrying defenders to the 33. Nice return, sets the Knights up with pretty good field possession.
Man, you know, one thing I've noticed, Dixon really doesn't come off the field. He plays special teams, offense, defense. He does it all.
Where's it on defense?
He was on, not on defense, but he was on special teams.
Look
He
here.
just came off the field.
Mark Stoops made a phone call, said he plays nothing but receiver. So we ain't got time to get him get hurt.
Wazik's actually going to use that pitch play.
Oh, you got to catch the
bobblehead.
ball first. You got to catch the ball first.
Blown up. That's going to be a loss of 5 for Hall.
Number 8 for PRP with the tackle in the backfield. Hall was trying to run without the ball, as Coach Truck said.
Number 8, Santana Creighton.
That dude has been all over the field. Primary kick returner for PRP. Also caught a few screen passes. Now a huge tackle for loss on Walker Hall. Second and 14 now from the 29. 11:22 remaining in the third quarter.
Let's see, PRP got defense. We got the 1 safety. You got 4 linebacker, 5 down linemen.
Wasik drops back, looking. His first 2
long.
reads are blown.
Long.
Wasik scrambling around. He's actually going to be able to make a nice
And
pass.
he's got all kind of real estate.
Good block by number 10 over there for Catholic.
Very nice. That was a big block by Perry.
Yes,
That'll actually be a first down for Walker Hall.
Hey, Jackson with a big play right there. Winston with a good play. Way to keep the ball, keep the game going. Didn't give up, didn't take the sack, didn't make a dumb play. Found his release valve over there.
That was a pretty good coverage there by PRP. His first 2 options were covered up. Rolls out, able to find Walker Hall behind the line of scrimmage, and Hall makes him pay.
Yes, he did.
Be first and 10 now. Lexington Catholic at the 49 of PRP, leading 21-13 here in the third quarter.
Number 4 in motion.
Wasik's going to drop back. Goes across. It is tipped and incomplete. I believe he's looking for Perry right there.
Yeah.
Almost intercepted on the deflection. But Wasik will live to see another day. 2nd and 10.
I thought it was a good pass. You got to bring it in, Perry. You got to bring it in.
Wasik only his 5th incompletion of this game.
We talked about the weapons PRP has. Looks like Catholic has quite a few weapons as well.
2nd and 10.
How many people do they have with receptions this season?
Let's see.
Shoot, I think about 5 tonight.
I think 5 or 6. Yeah, especially tonight.
He spread the weapon. Max the graph over in the trip. Oh, okay.
Wasik's going to take this one. Takes the little speed option. Decides to keep it for himself.
Man, he's just sneaky good, man. Like I say, you look at him and he looks like he's about maybe 100 pounds soaking wet, but man, the kid just makes plays.
Now, is he just a sophomore?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's impressive for a young man.
The one thing I really like about him, though, is just plays mistake-free football.
Yeah,
Feels like he makes the right decision in these. And a lot of that's the history of Lexington Catholic quarterbacks.
Another quarterback.
No, he's a
draw.
junior. He's a junior.
Okay, another draw by Wisdom.
Takes
another
that one
first
inside
down.
the 40. Down the 39. They're going to move the chains.
Now, this is something new we've seen from Catholic. And we're looking good. 2 first downs on a Shizdick draw. Well, Wisdom draw.
1st and 10 now at the 38. Clock ticks to 10 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Wasik's looking towards the sideline.
I think Wazik go. I thought he'd go with a toss here to the Diesel. As Coach Truck nicknamed him.
The Diesel, baby. That's my man.
To the
Walker.
Diesel, to the wide side of the field.
All going to actually stay back and block. Wasik's going deep.
going
He's
to
got
grab.
it, man. It
Oh,
is.
did he catch it?
Oh, the ball rolls out. It is incomplete.
Good coverage by
Yes,
number 20
sir.
of PRP. Ooh.
Good job by DeGraff to even go up and try to make that play,
Wow.
but it does
thought he
fall
had it.
incomplete.
Hey, I like that aggressive. I like that play call. me and Trey like the play call. You know, Coach Truck didn't like it.
Hey, nah, that was a good call. You got to take a shot.
He go, okay.
Wasik's going to put Hall in motion. Looks, he's going to
Screen.
use that
Route
little
him
screen
screen.
once again.
Okay.
Pedroch gets back to the line of
Okay.
scrimmage, and he will gain about 5 yards on 2nd and 10. Sets up a 3rd and 5.
I ain't gonna lie, fellas. I like his hand. He's a big kid. I just wish he was a little more aggressive. Turn around, square up your shoulders, and get downfield, get more yards.
I absolutely agree. That'll set up third and very manageable for the Knights. And they're honestly kind of getting closer to Graff's field goal range.
They are, yes, sir, yeah.
You'd obviously like to get 6 points on this drive, but when you have a guy like that can be automatic from 45 plus, always good to have in your arsenal.
Always good to have.
Another score update. Looks like Madison Central is getting back on track. They're over beating South Laurel 42-7.
3rd and 5. Wasic's going to try to get to the line.
Oh,
he's
short.
blown up short, but this is definitely the range where you have to make the decision. Do you put it on Max DeGraff's foot, or do you let Walker Hall have this one straight up the gut and try to get these? Looks like about.
Listen, Trey, I ain't cutting you out, Trey.
Oh, you're good.
I'm going for it. Line it up. We're going to quarterback draw again. I'm going to hand it to the big Diesel up the middle. And if I don't
Coach,
get it,
it's 4th and 3, Coach.
going for it, Coach.
4th
I'm
and
going
3
for
from
it.
the
Coach.
31.
You might see a toss, though,
Coach.
to the wide side of the field.
I doubt we'll see him try to catch him off sides. You don't want to burn one of your 3 timeouts this early in the 3rd quarter.
That's right. Go for it, baby. Be aggressive.
Wasic's actually going to put Hall out. It's a quick pass out to
Oh,
him.
they
Hall,
missed the
can
block.
he get to the
Grab.
outside? He
missed
cannot.
him. Max
Grab.
DeGraff.
Missed the block.
A loss of 5 on 4th down.
LCA is scored, and it is now Cal 21, LCA 14.
I'm not mad at that play call, Trey. I'm not mad at it.
No, you get the ball in the hands of your best playmaker and let it see what happens.
What you
On
shake
that.
your head for? What you shake your head for?
Man, you just nothing, man.
Hey, if you scared by a dog, we ain't picking up, man. We're not gonna do this. We going for blood, man. We sharks. It's blood in the water. You got to go.
Hey, Coach. Hey, man.
Man, what we can't do is let Dixon get behind us. You gotta keep Dixon in front of you.
Okay, where's he at?
Over here, it's coached by on the island by itself.
Dixon will line up to the near side, 2 wide to the top of your screen. Caden Anderson in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff to Taylor going up top. Looking for Creighton. He's got it. He underthrows it. Sam Clements bats that one away. It'll be 2nd and 10. I like taking a shot on 1st and 10 there, though. If you can get Creighton in space, that's a guy that can
Hey,
take it.
Creighton is fast.
But
Creighton has some wheels on him.
If that ball's on him, that's
Yes,
that's
yes.
But Anderson had a lot of pressure on him, so he got it up quick as he could. He didn't take the sack, so.
It'll be 2nd and 10 now. PRP from their own 36. 8:02 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 21-13. Lex Cath leads. Caden Anderson in the shotgun. Taylor to his right. Bad snap. Anderson just going to have to jump on this. And for PRP, that's something they struggled with all last week. Their center departed before the season. They've really struggled with snaps throughout this year.
Momentum killer right there. I mean, that just, when you're behind the chains and you get off schedule, it's hard.
It's a loss of 14, so you go from inches away from a 64-yard touchdown to now it's 3rd and 24 from your own 22.
Now, the big thing for Captain defense is do not give up a big play. You can't.
I'm surprised you're not going to sit in the house, Coach.
Can't. Hear my mind.
See, I'm just saying.
In my mind, I'm seeing the whole dog. I'm seeing the safeties and everything. Corners, you on the island by yourself.
Coach Bew is aggressive.
I am.
Anderson will drop back. Pressure coming.
All day.
Slings it out. It'll be close. It's dropped. Close to the original line of scrimmage, but dropped on the outside. And that'll be 4th and 24. PRP will have to give the ball back to Lexington Catholic. Drive really felt like a momentum killer for PRP. You have a chance to come back, tie this middle of the way through the 3rd quarter, but instead loss of 14 yards on a bad snap. And they will have to give the ball back to the Knights.
Man, that was big, fellas. That was big. Sam Clemens back deep. We just need him to field this punt clean. I think it makes something happen.
He's going to call a fair catch here, and once again struggles
See,
with
there's
it.
Dixon right there covering the punt.
But he is able to get back on top of it. That's a 3rd punt today that's hit Clemens' hands. He's had to fall back on top of. Lexington Catholic will begin this drive. Waiting for looks like the refs are going to move that ball. They're going to put it down at the 43-yard line of Lexington Catholic. 1st and 10 for the Knights, leading 21-13.
Now, fellas, my question to you all is, do you come with somebody else to return the punts, get Clemens a little break, maybe get himself together?
On that one, it just it wasn't as much the hands. It's like his positioning. He was a little short of it, and kind of like a shortstop fielding the ball off the the outfield grass. Took a weird hop into his hands.
Well, you could see that analogy he came with. That's what I'm talking about.
Trey is on it.
Lexington Catholic running a quick little jet sweep right there. Gain of 4 yards to Berger.
Oh, Gavin Gibson. Oh, his other one.
6:45 remaining here in the third quarter. 2nd and 7 now for the Knights.
Catholic. All right, here. Let's see what Catholic comes up with.
Wayzik ready to go. Now he'll have Hall in the backfield with him. Pedroch lined up wide. Wayzik takes a snap, hands it off to Hogg, looking off tackle. That's going to get blown up. What a great stop there. I believe that's Creighton on the tackle. Once again, his 2nd tackle for loss tonight.
Creighton's impressive, fellas. He looked good on both sides of the ball. My thing to you I feel like Walker should have turned it up sooner. I think he tried to stretch it out too far and gave Creighton the time to come from the linebacker position to make the tackle.
He's a very patient runner, but on that one, probably could have hit that hole a little bit harder.
Man, Wayzik is not a very big guy from here.
That's what I'm saying, man. He's not a big kid. But hey, all he does is make plays.
You know, he reminds me of Drew Nevis from LCA.
Yes.
He reminds me of.
Yes. Speaking of LCA, that's on the schedule for next week.
Catholic, look at their schedule. They loaded.
Wayzik drops back. He's going to take a shot. He's got 6 points for number 6.
Dropping dimes. I mean, he just laid that in there, man. That's what I'm talking about. I love this kid, man.
Oh, Max, it ain't too aggressive for you. It's not too aggressive for you. I think it was aggressive.
Hunter Foster on the touchdown there. Long touchdown from Wayzik to Foster. That's the 3rd different guy that's caught a touchdown from Wayzik tonight.
Hey, yeah, Foster, the senior DB, senior receiver with a big catch.
DeGraff out to try to make this one 28-13.
Oh, this is money, fellas. Taxes and death and
DeGraff. Taxes, death, and DeGraff, huh?
He's 4 for 4 on extra points tonight. And Lexington Catholic has extended their lead to 15 now, 28-13 with 5:23 remaining in the third quarter. And look, the 3 of us have talked about Jacob Dixon making big plays with Caden Anderson tonight. Let's talk about Wayzik. Let's talk about DeGraff. Let's talk about Foster.
Yes.
Lexington Catholic has come out, hit him in the mouth a little bit with this passing game.
Yes.
But as Coach Truck said earlier, and both of you touched on, they've had many weapons. You know what I'm saying? They spread the ball around. I think 6 different people have touched the ball tonight, have catches from Wayzik. So Wayzik is finding different people to pass the ball to, so they're not just focusing on the grab.
And I made the mistake earlier. I said, he doesn't make many mistakes. Good game manager.
Yeah.
That wasn't a game manager kind of a throw right there, especially by a junior. That was an absolute dime to Foster.
Yes.
That was a take the top off the
And like you said, he started slow. He was high, missing and everything, and it just, once they got the running game going, he's just come alive.
And a lot of credit to Hall on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
DeGraff ready to put this one on to Rosemont Gardens in Lexington.
Heads up out there. If you drive it, heads up.
The kick is away. Let's see. They might actually try to return this one. Yep. Creighton.
Nope.
Oh.
Automatic touchback in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Creighton mad. He wanted to take a chance on that one.
Scott County has scored.
14-6.
So it's now 20-6.
So PRP will take over, suddenly down by 15 to Lexington Catholic. Long way to go for Caden Anderson. But we've seen tonight they can score quickly. That's actually the only way that they've scored.
Yes.
Both of their touchdowns have come on the first play of the drive for the Panthers.
Yeah, the thing about it, you and Coach Truck talked about it earlier, coming out of halftime, is Catholic going to pull away? And it looks like they're trying to pull away.
For PRP, it has to be tough when you don't really have that running game to kind of get established. Anderson will throw a quick screen out to Dixon. Dixon will get the first down. Nice gain of 13.
I think that's their running game.
I think so too.
You
I
know?
agree.
Yeah.
At this point, just line the dude up.
Yeah.
Just give him some handoffs.
I ain't gonna lie. I go back to Creighton on that jet sweep. He had a big play on that jet sweep. Use those two young men into your advantage.
I wouldn't be surprised here if PRP kind of looks to lull Lex Cat to sleep and try to hit something across the middle, because it really felt like they had it there with Creighton. Be interesting to see if they can attack the middle of the field here.
This one-on-one matchup is going to be big over here if he looks that way. Oh, they're heading off to Taylor, the running back.
Yep,
Okay, it's good. Yeah, he got a first down.
My mistake on that previous play, they said Dixon actually stepped out at the 30 rather than getting those last 6 yards. So Taylor will get the first down on 2nd and 1 there at the 29. Moving the chains for the Panthers for the first time on this drive.
So now, my thing is, do you go back to running the game, couple more plays, then go over the top?
1st and 10 now from the 31. Clock under 5 minutes in the third quarter. Starting to see a flag here.
Oh, you don't want that.
Or a false start. Which we got?
Offsides, I say.
Yep.
Yep. Offsides.
So it'll be 1st and 5 now for PRP.
Is that their first penalty of the night, guys? I think that's their first penalty.
No, that's not. No.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe so. 1st and 5 on the 36. Number 10 is crashing down hard on the end for Catholic. Oh, he backs back in coverage. They try to go for the screen.
Anderson connects on the screen to Taylor. Taylor's got the first
Taylor.
down. A lot of room.
Yes, sir.
45, 40, 35.
Wow.
Not able to break that final tackle, but he's deep into Lexington Catholic territory inside the 30. That's one of the first big plays for Taylor this season, so good to see him get rolling on the side.
I think, like we said, that's got to be their running game, just short screen passes.
Tackled by number 5, Sam Clemens, wide receiver defensive back, the junior for Catholic.
One thing respect about Clemens, though, he's got the touchdown.
Hey.
Made some good plays in the secondary.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has.
Hasn't been his night on special teams, but he's stepping up.
He has.
He's not allowing it to get to his head.
There go Creighton. Oh, Lord.
Look at Creighton breaking some tackles inside the 15, still carrying defenders down to the 10-yard line for Creighton.
This has been a nice drive by the Panthers.
And like I said, like Trey said, they haven't drove the ball at all, so this is their first real drive where they move the ball down the field. But as you and Trey said, this has been their running game.
Yeah.
Good short dives.
And it's pretty impressive with as fast as Lexington Catholic's defense is.
And
they're
you
going
can
east to west and being able to get north to south.
And you can see Catholics making a lot of substitutions. They starting to kind of wear this defense down. They're getting tired. Hands on the hips.
1st and 10 from the 12-yard line, coming up on 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Anderson in the shotgun, Taylor to his left. Anderson's looking, going in the end zone for Dixon, just out of his reach.
Yes, sir.
It'll be 2nd and 10. On a play like that, though, I almost feel like give Dixon a chance to go up and get it.
Throw the fade.
Yeah. The fade route, I drag him across the middle of the field, like Trey said earlier. Drag him across the middle of the field.
One thing that does impress me about Dixon on that play, his ability to get open.
Yes.
Yeah.
Create space. For somebody that's that big, to be able to create as much space as he does is impressive.
He does. He carves out his space.
2nd and 10.
Oh,
Anderson's going to hand it off to Taylor.
Okay, the
Taylor
running game.
walks
Nice
in.
run. Well, we got a pancake down here. Who is that, 54? Is that 54? Or 51 for PRP?
For Taylor, that's his second rushing
59?
touchdown of the season.
59 for PRP with the pancake. Get the syrup out, baby.
28-19, Lexington Catholic leads.
Nolan Haley with the pancake block on that play. We just want to give a shout out to the lineman, Nolan Haley.
You do know Nolan Haley scored his first career touchdown last week.
Oh, yes.
Dixon with the pitch back to
Yes,
him.
that's right.
Hey, that's what I'm talking
Shout
about.
out to Dixon for that one. I wish I had a teammate like that back in the day.
PRP is going to go for 2 here, try to get this down to 7. It's a rollout. Anderson looking, not there. What a tackle.
Horse collar? Is that a horse collar?
No.
No? Okay.
What a great tackle there by Kern. Blows it up, and the score will remain 28-19 with 3:53 remaining in the third quarter. Lexington Catholic sniffed that one out, saw it coming a mile away. and they will maintain a 9-point lead here in the third quarter.
Now, do you think that series by PRP was something totally different that Catholic's seen all night?
I think so. That kind of changed the pace a little bit. Saw them run a little bit up the middle, something that hadn't worked for them. A lot of screens. The only downfield pass that we saw was the incompletion to Dixon in the end zone.
Absolutely.
Everything else was behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, Coach Truck, are you going to play it soft? It's time to get aggressive. What you going to do?
3 Ds and punt.
Hey, I like Trey already. Welcome to big things, baby. You an honorary member.
You always got somebody when they on your side.
Yep, that's my guy. Get him a shirt out of the car.
Give him a shirt out the car.
Mia Sanchez ready to kick this one away to Lexington Catholic. And I feel like all night Lexington Catholic has had a chance to blow up one of these returns.
Yeah. Number 34 back deep.
Takes
Fields
it at the
clean.
6-yard line.
Get outside.
Brings it up past the
Get
20.
outside.
A little bit of room to the 30. Breaks a tackle
Yeah.
past the 35 to the 37. 32-yard return.
Coach Truck, is that all you asked for your special teams?
Say what?
Is that all you asked for your special teams?
Hey, you can't ask for too much more. You know, that was great return right there. They set up the wall. Look good. Let's see what we got on offense right here.
Max
Coach
Morgan.
Buse throwing it deep.
I'm going for it.
Max Morgan has been fantastic.
Pretty much got 4
on kick
wide
returns.
to the left. Let's go.
Wazik looking towards the sideline.
Quarterback draw right here. Quarterback draw.
Quarterback draw.
Gonna put Hall to his right, trips to his left. Wazik drops, and now we'll hand it off to Hall.
Oh.
Hall looking to get north to south. He's up past the 40, and he does. 45, 50. That's where he'll step out.
You see the diesel, baby.
It's like that diesel. Something wrong with his something wrong with that diesel's transmission sound like. Something wrong with that. You need a computer valve on there or something. Yeah, boy.
The diesel carries it up to the 49 of PRP.
That was a
First
nice
and 10.
run, though. Nice run.
Referee timeout.
Trying to see what they're calling this timeout for.
Referee timeout. Somebody hurt or something?
Try to get some information on what this is. This was a first down by a mile, so no need to get the chains out here. Looks like they're looking up this way.
Coach
I
Truck
think it's
did
a
it.
clock.
Oh. Coach Truck did it, whatever it is.
I think we're saying 3:35 is the play clock.
Okay, yeah, they
at
went from
11
324 to 335.
So 11 seconds of being added to the clock.
If I'm PRP, I'll take them 11 seconds. Give them here. Catholic offense looking to the sideline for a play call.
First and 10 from the PRP 49. Clock now rolling. 3:26 remaining in the third quarter. 28-19. Whistle before the snap.
Timeout,
Timeout.
PRP. PRP didn't like something, fellas.
Didn't like, something's going on.
They called it Terrence Otis. Timeout, baby.
This is a big drive for PRP. If they can hold this to 9, pretty much keeps them in the game going into the fourth quarter. If not, if they're falling down by 16, starts to get a little scary. Some scary hours for PRP.
You know, I know. Is Brandon Washington, is he hurt or something? He hasn't been on the field the last couple plays, has he?
Definitely something to look for there. Washington has been an absolute havoc for PRP tonight. Let's see if we can see him taking the field here. Now, we were talking about it before the game. PRP has those Adidas uniforms like the Lamar Jackson era Louisville teams. A little bit tough to read some of them because they get so scrunched up.
Oh, he ain't been out there, has he? Yeah.
Lexington Catholic now on the ball. First and 10 from the PRP 49.
Let's see. There
Pitch
go the
out to
diesel,
Hall.
baby.
Looks like he can get it out. He does not. And who else? That is Creighton blowing it up once again.
Look here.
He cut his toenails on that one, didn't he, Coach Buse?
I I'm talking to the receivers like, man, hold wide over it, baby. Give me a little time to break it. I kick it out in the backfield.
He went low on that one. He cut his
low.
toenail.
He cut
baby.
toenail. He showed
Okay, here's Washington back in the game.
Okay.
Let him get a breather there for a couple snaps. Wayzig will be in the shotgun. Hall to his left.
As a big guy, you hate a speed guy like that. He's not your average D lineman, so he's going to cause havoc anyway.
Wayzig takes a snap a little high. Going to sling it out. He's got a man open if he can get it to him, and he does. Max DeGraff's going to take this to the house. 49-yard touchdown. And Lexington Catholic has extended their lead. Counted 5 touchdowns for Wayzig tonight. 3 of those touchdowns to Max DeGraff.
This kid is so accurate. I mean, he hits them on the run. He just drop, like you say, he's dropping dimes.
34-19, Lexington Catholic leads with 2:30.
I'm really impressed with Wayzig, man.
So
really impressed.
So Trey, I gotta ask you: is Max DeGraff lived up to the hype we gave him?
I would say so.
All
I
right.
mean, as he's about to kick his 5th extra point of the night, as he lands it somewhere in that tree line to the left of Lexington Catholic Stadium. The Knights now lead 35-19, 2-possession lead with 2:31 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. That is DeGraff's 3rd touchdown in 3 quarters. So I don't know in the history of Lexington Catholic when you start talking about season records for receiving touchdowns, but DeGraff has 10 in 4 games, and they're not done with the 4th game.
But you gotta look at this. This schedule gets even tougher in the next few weeks.
Absolutely.
You got LCA, the Holy War, as they call it, coming up. Then you got Tates Creek, a 6A school, and then you got them Boyle County Rebels, Coach Truck's team. Followed behind Bourbon County, Anderson County, and something new this year. They got Scott County last game of the season.
They played them last year.
They played them last year.
Okay. Yes.
So,
that was a nice game too last year.
Coach Bethany walked into a buzzsaw here. He did with this schedule. It's got a whole lot of. That's it.
DeGraff ready to put this one away here. Touchbacks on all but one of his kickoffs tonight. That streak will continue as PRP will have to start their drive now at the 20-yard line. For Lexington Catholic, looking to have their 2nd consecutive win over PRP. They beat them last year, and it was largely because they held Caden Anderson in check. In the first half, they didn't do a great job of that, but here in the second, they need to keep doing a little bit of a better job after that first drive. A lot of screen passes, not as much downfield stuff from Anderson. See if they can hold him and Dixon in check on the 2nd drive of the game, or excuse me, on the 2nd drive of the 2nd half for the Panthers.
Fellas, I go back to the same formula you used last series. Run the same exact formula. Just change it up a little bit.
Anderson will have Taylor in the backfield with him, fakes the pitch, and he's going up top.
They got his arm hit.
Yep.
They hit his
and it's
arm.
actually going to be intercepted.
Uh-oh.
They hit his arm, and Bertrand was there just to field it like a pop-up.
That's not good.
That is a huge swing.
Could be we might be finna get on roller skates.
I like the play call, though. I don't have a problem with the play call. I think.
And talking about records, I'm not sure about records. I was just going back looking. In 2018, Bo Allen had 42 touchdowns. So, that's.
I'm pretty sure Bo
got a ways to go. That's what I'm thinking, but I'm just kind of going back and looking.
Go.
Bertrand, that's his 2nd interception of the young season. And the Knights are set up in PRP territory, 1st and 10 at the 43 with 2:23 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Screen pass out. He's got Clements. Clements up past the line of scrimmage. He'll get it a little bit closer to that 1st down mark.
Good footwork by Clements. Made the first 2 tacklers miss and picked up about another 5 yards for something that could have been a loss. Great move by the young man.
2nd and 3 at the 36 now.
He comes off with a little limp in his step, but he'll be right back in there, I'm pretty sure, fellas.
Wayzig, I'm sure here, not having any problem wanting to milk some of this clock.
Hey, I think they're going to be aggressive again. Let's see what happens here. Handoff, I say, to the Diesel.
Puts one in motion, hands it off to Hall. Hall looking to get past tackle. He can't quite break it, but he is close to the first down.
You get the first.
I think
you get it.
Looks like they are going to mark him short. Chains have not started moving yet.
Fellas, I'm going right back to the diesel. Oh.
3rd and inches.
Going right back. Now, this is the thing I got to ask y'all. Coach Truck, you watch high school football too. This is where you're going even center and you just going to get this first down.
I mean, it sounds good, but nobody goes under the center now.
You got to. You got to have it in your
I mean, you
playbook,
have to, but
see, Trey, it's what you growing up accustomed to. This is tough right here. We going under the center back in the days.
Wozniak will hand it off to Hall. Hall's fighting
like
for that
it.
yards, and
he
he rolls
broke out
over.
Switch hands.
Oh my goodness! Listen, all night, Creighton has blown him up. Creighton had the chance to do it right there. I think Hall was a little mad about the first 2 or 3. Ran him over, gets the first down.
Well, as Coach Truck said, Creighton got to take his toenails out. You can't go up high to a big fella like that. When he got them shoulder square, he going to run you over.
Wasik's going to pitch it out to Hall here on 1st and 10.
Good block by number 4.
Block, and Hall's at the second level. Reaches for the end zone. He is just short at the 1-yard line.
Good block by number 4 for Catholic.
Gotta feed the big guy. Gotta feed the big guy. The diesel is up and running, baby.
Good block by number 4. That was nice.
Tanner Pedros has had a big game. A lot of those screen passes have been credited to him tonight.
Yep.
Believe, let's see, we might have an injury timeout here. Yeah, we do for PRP.
Yeah, they just wearing them down now, man. This is that old school football. Even though they in the spread, but it's just student body right, student body left, basically.
Yes, sir.
24 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter.
What the old thing say? We get a seal right here and a seal right here, and we run it up the alley.
You know, I'm not a betting man. That's not true. But I'm going to guess that this ball is probably going to Hall right up the middle.
I would hope so.
Say, yeah.
PRP looks to be anticipating that, though.
Hall does get the carry.
He really doesn't. Hey, when the diesel, baby.
Now, Wasik knew it was good. He just ran to the sideline. He knew it was money.
Absolutely.
Money in the bank.
41-19. Lexington Catholic now leads with 20 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Pretty dominant 3rd quarter for the Knights. They came out, a lot of question marks because could they push PRP away? They've done a pretty good job of just that as DeGraff comes out to kick the extra point.
PRP fought, man. They fought hard, but looks like they just ran out of bullets.
DeGraff puts that one in, and it is 42-19 now.
I think it's safe to say somebody's backyard behind the stadium got a backyard full of football. So I hope they return on Monday morning.
She brings them bed Monday morning.
Monday morning bag. Baby, y'all got to quit kicking these in my yard now. Now, fellas, if you PRP, what do?
If you're Coach Bill, you going to come out and throw a bomb.
I'm going straight to Dixon.
I would say either look for Dixon if he's there, but, man, I'd start looking towards Creighton, and we really haven't seen much from Woods in this game for a guy with 112 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns coming into tonight's game. But I would probably look for Creighton, try to see if you can get him in space.
Yes, so to me, you hit Creighton with that jet sweep, or you hit him with a wide receiver screen pass. You like I say, you get him in space or let him make things happen.
Now, this is one of the things that when guys are playing both ways, that in that 3rd quarter, in that 4th quarter, they may not have that same burst that they had in the first half. So we'll see as DeGraff's ready to put this one in the air, give PRP possession here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. And, yeah, it's a touchback.
I guess he just wanted to make me look bad the first kick of the game, didn't he?
I told you he wasn't warmed up. He had to stretch it out.
He's had 6 consecutive touchbacks after that one that fell at the 4-yard line.
What they say? Go Lexus.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 20 for PRP, trailing 42-19 in a game that just a few moments ago they had a chance to get down to 7 points. Missed a 2-point conversion, and since then 14 unanswered points from Lexington Catholic.
Man.
On the last drive for PRP, first play, Caden Anderson did drop back. Arm got hit. Ball kind of fluttered through the air, and it was picked off by Bertrand. On the first play of this drive, it is blown up.
37.
Caden Anderson is sacked on 1st and 10. Not the start that PRP was looking for there.
Pressure bust a pipe.
Pressure bust pipe.
Williams on the sack, and it'll be 2nd and 15 as the whistle blows on the 3rd quarter. Lexington Catholic leading 42-19. It'll be 2nd and 15 when we come back. We're back for the 3rd quarter here between Lexington Catholic and your Pleasure Ridge Park Panthers. Got a few stats here following the 3rd quarter. For Lexington Catholic, Jackson Wazik, 19-25, 312 yards, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. That 70-yard touchdown to Max DeGraff definitely helping those stats right now. DeGraff leads all receivers for Lexington Catholic with 5 catches, 146 yards, and 3 touchdowns. As the 4th quarter is about to begin, we'll get back to those stats. Caden Anderson handing it off to Taylor on 2nd and 15, and it is blown up. Hayden Dawhair and company bringing him down for a big-time loss.
He just had no room.
No.
Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
Before that carry, 8 carries, 16 yards for Taylor tonight, and 1 touchdown. His touchdown, the longest of the night for Taylor. 3rd and 16 now for PRP at their own 14, trailing 42-19 on the road. Caden Anderson is 10 of 18, 243 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. His leading receiver is Jacob Dixon with 5 catches for 162 and 2 touchdowns. And on 3rd and 16, he's going to get brought down.
Turnover. Looks like it.
Number 37 again, fellas.
Williams, another big play on Anderson. He did fumble, picked up by one of his linemen. It'll be 4th and Vermont right here.
I would tell you what, Catholic has turned up the pressure. You hear me?
Yes, they are.
They have turned up the pressure and sent the dog.
Also on prep spin, the LCA Cal game, like it's 28-14 Cal.
PRP and punt formation here, 4th and 20.
It looks like they're sending the house.
Yes, they are, Coach.
Got a whistle here before the snap. Timeout. Timeout with Lexington Catholic. So we'll get back to some of these stats here. After Jacob Dixon, Santana Creighton, 4 catches, 50 yards, and Adam Taylor, 1 catch for 31. On punts, Caden Anderson, PRP has 5 punts, 171 yards for an average of 34.2. Leading punt returner and kick returner is Santana Creighton. He has a total combined return yards of 47. Leading tackler for PRP, Anthony Woods, with 8.5 total tackles and half a tackle for loss. Santana Creighton, 6 tackles, 4 of those for loss. And for Lexington Catholic, Sam Clements has 2.5 tackles. Bennington and Kern both with a tackle for loss in this game.
You know, it seems like whatever they've done, rather they've not gone to him, but Dixon has been pretty quiet so far lately.
That's credit to Lexington Catholic.
Yes.
Trying to come up with a way to stop a guy that's that size with that amount of speed. He can create space. Respect for that. PRP ready to punt this one away here. Clements back to try to return it. He's only returned one punt for 14
This don't
yards.
look good, y'all. I'm trying to tell you.
I think Clemens better redeem himself, fellas. I'm
Anderson
like
not
you,
giving
dog.
himself
He
as
might
much
not
room.
get this punt off.
Oh, he got it.
Nearly
Oh,
does, and it's popped up to
Peter,
the second baseman.
Peter, get away from it.
And
Get
he-
away from it.
oh.
Dude.
Actually, that was not. Don't believe that was Clements on that return.
Oh, no, that was number 2 for
Yes,
Catholic.
they did decide to switch it up there.
Number 2 for Catholic.
Seems like those high punts kind of give them a little trouble.
Might get in the lights losing too.
Yeah.
I know we doing practice Sunday. We fielding punts
Sunday evening.
Sunday evening.
So Lexington Catholic will have very good field position to start this drive. They will be at PRP's 35 with 10:25 remaining in the fourth quarter. 42-19 Lexington Catholic. They can really put the hammer down here. 1st and 10. Walker Hall is blown up. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
We got a final. Douglas 54, Dunbar 7.
Well, they're right on. They 50-point average, aren't they?
Yeah. We doing big things, baby.
Walker Hall is still the leading rusher tonight for Lexington Catholic. He has 19 carries for 130 yards and a touchdown, which is pretty amazing considering his long's only 25 yards, an average of 6.8 yards per carry. Picked up his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. They'll fake the handoff to Hall. Goes across the middle on a quick post route there. Misses his man. I don't think that Pedroch was ready for that ball.
He didn't turn around. He didn't look for it. Nah, I think he was like everybody was heading to the end zone.
It was a perfect time for a play-action pass there, though. PRP not ready for Pedroch coming across the middle.
But if anything, PRP should know Captain's not going to lay around and just take it easy. They're going to try to put more points on this board and get this game out of the way.
9:39 remaining in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 10 now for Lexington Catholic. Wayzek looking towards the sideline. Will now go in the shotgun. Hall to his left.
Interesting. I see the graph down here warming up for a kick. It's like, are they getting ready for a field goal?
Okay.
Oh, he's going up top, and it's intercepted.
Good pick, but number
PRP
24.
looking to get a return out of this. Blackburn up past the 15, close up to the 20, and he'll go down at the 20-yard line. So Wayzek intercepted for the 2nd time this game, only the 3rd time all year. Malachi Blackburn able to return that one out to the 20, and it'll be 1st down and 10 for PRP.
I'm not mad at that play call, fellas. I'm not playing that play. It was thrown short, but I'm not mad at that play call. What you got to say?
That's
I know you got
essentially
something.
I didn't say nothing,
That's
Coach.
an arm punt
That's an arm punt.
because
Thank
it's
That's an
returned
arm
out to the
punt.
20.
Okay.
It's basically a touchback.
you, Trey. Thank you. Glad that somebody told
But
us
the
that.
graph could have kicked the field goal.
He could have forget the field.
Could have ran the ball, put 3 more points on the board.
That is true.
You know, but Coach want to go long.
That's it. I'll go for the juggler.
1st down and 10. Anderson drops back.
Oh,
And he's going to be brought down quickly. Williams
Good
on the
coverage.
sack.
That's good. That's a coverage sack.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Good coverage.
Oh, you see they had 2 men down there.
Yeah, I was finna say. I was just finna say. It's 2 people running back with Mr. Dixon.
Yes, sir.
That's Malachi Blackburn's 1st interception on the season.
It was a pretty one, too.
For
Well, you
PRP.
know, Coach Bethany was the defensive coordinator at Tiffin before he came here. So, you know, and the defense since he's been here has been very good for Catholic.
Must improve from last year.
Absolutely. 8:46 remaining. Anderson will drop back. Flips out a quick screen to Taylor, and it's blown up.
Fellas, that is fundamental football.
Yes.
He broke down, made a tackle, wrapped up, didn't let him get anywhere.
Lexington Catholic is just swarming right now. Looks like they have a lot more in the tank than PRP does.
It looks like they in PRP's huddle the way they're covering these plays.
Yeah.
Man.
John Williamson coming in to blow that up, and it'll be 3rd and 16. A loss of 1 on that pass.
They are just smothering PRP right now.
Mother.
Anderson in the shotgun, 3rd and 16 from his own 14. Hayden Dawhair
Pick
comes
up.
off, has to roll out now as Anderson. Anderson looking to run. He'll get just past the original line of scrimmage. Short gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Punt.
I was finna say, Coach Bew, what you gonna do? You gonna be aggressive?
Punt. But
I think with 8 minutes left here, you don't have a whole lot else you can do besides just try to put points on the board.
They got that. They going for it. This is killing you, ain't it?
I mean, I understand the premise. I mean, there's really no way you can go right now.
I'm going up top to Dixon.
I'm throwing to Dixon, though. That's what I'm doing.
Yep, they do look Dixon's way. He's going to be, let's see if he can get to the first down marker. He does.
Yes.
Nice spin there for Dixon on a comeback route, able to get that first down.
Not bad defense, but a better play by Dixon.
That was just an effort play. Him showing why he is where he is.
Yeah.
That was Dixon's 6th catch of the season. Or excuse me, 6th catch of the day, 17th of the season.
Yes, how many yards did he have? Did he have any catches last quarter?
Let's see. Dixon, no. Well, he did have that one for about 9 yards on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 here, Anderson will connect. Be a gain of 7 yards. 7:22 remaining in the fourth quarter. It'll be 2nd and 2, gain of 8 officially. 2nd and 2 from their own 44 are the Panthers. Anderson in the shotgun. Going to hand it off to Taylor. A little change of pace.
Ooh. Tackle. Taylor gets the first. Is he hurt?
I was going to ask the same thing. He did kind of look like he was rolling around for a little bit.
Sam Clements in there, but it will be a first down.
Sam Clements gave a snob knocker. Knock a little snot loose there. Good hit. Number 5, Clemens.
1st and 10 from the 46-yard line now is PRP. Clock still moving, 6:50 remaining in the fourth quarter. Anderson in the shotgun, 2 wide to each side. He'll drop back. Lexington Catholic rushes 3, and they still almost get to him. Anderson rolls, and he's just going to step out of bounds for a short gain of 2.
I ain't the smartest man in the building, but somebody got blocked 37 Williams. Somebody, please, somebody. Hold him or something. Quit letting that man come through like that.
6:32 now remaining. Still a 23-point lead. That 3 possessions looming large over the top of PRP. 2nd and 9 now at their own 47. Gain of 1 for Anderson. They will blow this dead, and listen, that was going to be a pick 6 for Lexington Catholic.
Dahlhair was going to the house on that one.
Anderson threw a quick one. It'll be a false start on PRP, but Anderson threw a quick one out. Dahlhair was reading that one from the snap.
He was on it. Yes, he was on it. Good play by Dahlhair.
Just a quick score update. Scott County 21, Bryan Station 20. 5:54 to go in the fourth quarter.
That ain't good, fellas.
2nd and 14 now for PRP. Anderson in the shotgun. He's going to actually hand this one off to Taylor.
He kept it.
He did keep it, yeah.
Good fake.
Good play.
They've run that a couple times tonight. First time that Anderson's really been able to turn something into it.
I think we're going to see a little wide receiver screen right here to Dixon.
At some point, Pleasure Ridge Park has to be thinking they've got to get out of bounds at some point. That clock is quickly approaching 6 minutes to go. Anderson looking across the middle. It's caught by Dixon. That'll be a first down by PRP.
Damn, fellas, I don't know if y'all noticed, we have not seen Santana Creighton in on this series.
I haven't noticed that. Is he hurt?
I don't know. He might be. There's a player to our far right walking around down there. I don't know if it's him or not, but we have not seen Creighton in on this series. I don't know if he's catching a breather or what.
They got Taylor lined up wide now. Anderson's going to drop back, rolls to his left, stepping, and he's going to get lit up by Williams once again.
Is that 4 sacks for Williams?
Very impressive play there. That was Williams and Perry. They were able to get in, bring Anderson to the ground.
I think that's Williams' 4th sack.
Anderson kind of got in no man's land, had to take the sack.
Yeah.
Throw it away.
Lexington Catholic, their speed late in this game, being able to force Anderson out of the pocket, being able to stay with Dixon and Creighton on some of these routes. That's what's kept PRP in check.
Catholic doing a little subbing, looks like.
Anderson will drop back again, and he splits.
What was that?
Chris Kern.
Miscommunication on the line there somehow, because
He came
they completely missed that.
My goodness.
untouched.
Kern's second tackle for loss in this game.
That's miscommunication on the line.
He
right
got
there.
shot out of a cannon. He came
Yeah.
across us so fast.
That was the infamous fan block. When I played offensive line, you had to call that fan block, or the tackle didn't make that fan out to pick up that end. It was
ugly.
Kern's first sack of the season.
See, they picked it up that time.
Anderson goes across the middle. He's got his man to the 40.
First down? The first down?
No,
First-
that's back to the original line of scrimmage.
No.
Yep.
Number 14 for PRP.
That's Woods' first catch of the game.
4th and 9.
4 minutes remaining, 42
Okay.
to 19. Lexington Catholic leads.
San Antonio Creighton back of the game down here
Okay.
on far bottom left.
Anderson will be in the shotgun under 4 minutes. They fake the screen. Going up top. He's got a man, and he just misses him. It's
They
incomplete.
had Dixon up top.
I was going to say, I got to go to my man.
I got to go to the money.
Goes to A.J. Woods across the middle. Just not there. And they will turn it over on downs with 3:47 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And I think that might do it.
Just with us, who would you consider to be maybe the MVP or player of the game?
I'll let
you
you
go-
guys go first. What are you guys thinking?
Thinking Wysick.
Yeah, he really did impress me.
Yeah.
He really did. 5 touchdowns for him. A couple interceptions, but those interceptions you just don't worry as much about.
Give me the Diesel.
The
I think
Diesel.
The Diesel set up a lot of things for this offense, allowed to be more versatile than we were seeing last week.
Okay.
Can
Do
I
we
just-
have a change of quarterback? Is
Who's
it
your
a change?
pick? Who's your pick?
Let's see, they're going to hand it off to Hall here. Gets it up past the
We have
45.
a change of quarterback.
Yeah, that is Justin. That is Justice Wessler, son of Jay Parks, who played at University of Kentucky and played with Coach Truck at K State.
Yes, sir.
So that is Jay
That's
Parks'
Justin.
son.
Okay,
Yeah,
little Justice.
Yeah. Just got a new truck for his 16th birthday, so he's rolling.
I respect that he's going mouth guard out. Going with the Steph Curry
Steph
mouth
Curry.
guard. Yeah. Gets it back in there. It'll be 2nd and 9 at the Lexington Catholic 41, 3 minutes
Now,
remaining.
what is it? Jay calls him J-Man?
J-Man.
J-Man.
Now, Trey, you didn't give us your pick.
I'm just going to – this one's – it's broad. I'm going with the entire Lexington Catholic secondary.
Right, yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
call.
Shutting
Good call.
down Dixon, shutting down Creighton in the second half. Sam Clements Max Bertrand getting the interception.
Oh, Lord.
Who's this?
Let's see, that's going to be a long run by Lexington Catholic down to the 10-yard line.
Reese,
Gain of 49.
big fella
Who's
was
that on the carry?
the big fella.
Number
was-
9.
He was rumbling, stumbling, bumbling, tumbling down the field, looking impressive.
That is a first down to the
Number
10-yard line. That was Blake Foster on the carry.
Blake Foster, big run. I think he been doing mostly defense for the night, but he looked good running the ball there.
Lexington Catholic loves those big running backs, guys that
Yes.
good footwork, good size.
Well, they got a little stable of them. They do.
Justice will be in the in the shotgun, hands it off to Foster again. Foster gets that corner, picks up 3 or 4 yards. 2 minutes, 14 seconds remaining here, 42 to 19. Lexington Catholic leads. It's all over, except the final horn here,
That's it.
as Lexington Catholic looks to put on a bow here. Under 2 minutes inside the 10.
No guy politically correct. So the chubby lady is singing. The chubby lady has started to sing.
She's warming up.
She's warming up. She's out there getting her voice ready.
2nd and 6 from the 6. Minute 35 remaining.
Oh,
Looks like a little
keeps
speed
it.
option. Justice
Oh.
does keep it. Gets it inside the 5, carrying defenders down to the 3.
Strong run by Justice.
Entering our final 80 seconds of the Prep Spin bonus game of the week. 3rd and goal from the 3 now for the Knights. So a week after only scoring 6 points against Covington Catholic, this has been a great performance by Lexington Catholic. 42 points really proved that they do deserve to be ranked a little bit higher than they probably were in some polls this week.
Yeah, I know some people complain
And
about
the second half adjustments that were made, they started off kind of slow.
Absolutely. Well, I'd say so. Getting burned on the first play of the game. Proceed to outscore them 42-12. Outside of those 12 seconds. Catholic will take a timeout here with 39 seconds remaining. Once again, 3rd and goal from the 3, leading by 23.
So, fellas, PRP is going to take their second loss in a row. I guess someone in blowout fashion again. So, how do you recoup and get ready for next week?
It's going to be tough for them. I mean, the big thing for them is I know they've got another running back on the way that's going to be eligible later in this season, but that running game right now, that's a big question mark for PRP. Is because I think they've got a guy in Caden Anderson. I like Caden Anderson's game. Really, his job's to get it to some of those big weapons that he's got with Dixon and Creighton. But to be able to do that, you've got to have a running game to set that up.
And your line's got to give you time. He was like, I think Williams for Catholic, number 37, had about 4 sacks just along the last 2 series.
Well, they've got the sales coming up next, and the sales is, a perennial power.
Yeah. All right, Catholic.
They will snap it there. They'll just take a knee.
The sales is 0-3 right now.
It appears that that's going to be just enough. Let's see if they're going to run another play. Do not believe that they will with 24 seconds ticking off. The teams are lining up for the handshake line as Lexington Catholic is going to take this one 42-19. They'll move to 3-1 on the season. For PRP, they'll fall to 2-2, losing their last 2 games in blowout fashion from Bowling Green to now Lexington Catholic. Guys, final thoughts as we wrap up the broadcast tonight?
Another dominant second half by Lexington Catholic, man.
Absolutely. Very impressed with them. Like I said, they're going to be a team to reckon with later on in the season. This got to get past Boyle County. That's going to be the monster.
And probably the most important team was us tonight.
Yes.
First one, met each other 3 hours ago, and we did it.
We did
Feel good about it. So,
Yes,
man, I just really enjoyed doing this with you guys tonight. Hope we get to do this one again. So, for my boys, big thanks.
Big things. Coach Bew, Coach Truck. Coach Bew.
Coach Bew, man. Hey, Trey, man, you did a remarkable job. Great voice for radio and stuff, what you do, man.
Well, I've got a face for radio.
You did a great job, man. Thanks for getting this misfit crew together, man. I enjoyed it.
Let's do it again sometime soon.
Hey, man, as always, we actually be a living donor. I'm Coach Bew, my man, Coach Truck, Coach Trey holding us down.
Peace.